What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, we have some bombshell news to talk about today. This actually leaked like earlier this week, going on a week ago now, which is kind of crazy. It flew under the radar of a lot of people, myself included. I haven't really been frequenting the boards lately, but this just randomly popped up when I was scrolling through one of the threads on TFW, and this is insane. So Katz, who is a well-known leaker that kind of stepped away for a couple years. He was very prominent during like 2020 and 2021 during Earthrising Kingdom, giving us some info, some leaks on figures and characters from back then. So it seems like he's returned since JT Prime 17 is pretty much leaving the leak crew on TFW. And it seems like Kat may be filling in his place. We don't know for sure yet, but it seems like he is back with giving us this piece of info that is absolutely insane, guys. So he posted a random picture of a Hearts of Steel Megatron concept art. Now, guys, this is absolutely insane, y'all. I mean, if you told me in 2025 there would be a chance that we would be getting a Hearts of Steel Megatron. Now hold on, let me backtrack here. Let me not get carried away. Let me explain to you guys why this means we are probably getting a Hearts of Steel Megatron next year. Kat, he is a leaker. He knows inside information about Hasbro. And this, oh, I forgot to mention too, this was posted in the 2025 exclusives thread in TFW, the leaks for next year in terms of exclusives only. So it means that we are likely getting a Hearts of Steel Megatron as an exclusive somehow. Now, it may be related to the Hearts of Steel 2-pack coming out next year. That's supposed to be, I think it's like a HasCon exclusive or just a Hasbro Pulse exclusive in general. We're not really sure yet, and I can't really remember off the top of my head whether or not it was one of those, but I'm pretty sure it was some sort of HasCon exclusive. It was leaked as a few months back. We don't know if it's part of that 2-pack. The rumor has been, since it leaked, that it was a 2-pack of Optimus and Bumblebee from Hearts of Steel. So now it may just be an Optimus and Megatron 2-pack, and maybe Bumblebee is a separate release at some point down the line next year, or maybe in 2026. We don't know. If I were to guess, I think this Megatron is some sort of separate release, but I guess that's just the greedy plastic whore in me thinking that we're getting 3 Hearts of Steel figures next year. But the more likely option is that it's an Optimus and Megatron 2-pack instead of the previously thought Optimus and Bumblebee 2-pack. That's kind of what I'm leaning towards right now at the time of this recording, but I could be wrong, obviously. Still very early stages right now. I mean, this is an exclusive that's supposed to be coming out a year from now, so a lot can change in a year in terms of info and the official reveal. But just getting a Hearts of Steel Megatron in general, and Katz posting this exact version of the concept art is insane, because I think there were a couple different versions from Hearts of Steel with the concept art, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember there being a different one as well. So the fact that he posted this exact one may mean that Hasbro is taking from this design. And now in terms of actually getting the figure made, it's going to be interesting to see how they handle it, because again, this leaker posted this in the exclusives thread for next year. So a lot of these exclusives do not get new molds. So there's a good chance that this Megatron is going to be a remold if he's getting made next year. Now, judging by what he transforms into in this concept art, I'm assuming it's going to be a remold of SS-86 Galvatron, or maybe just Kingdom Galvatron, because remember guys, we do have a listing for an 86 Galvatron coming out next year as well, so maybe they're taking from that mold, or the older Kingdom Galvatron, or maybe the new 86 Galvatron isn't really any different from the Kingdom figure, and it's just a new paint job and that's it, maybe with a new head sculpt. We don't know for sure yet. Could be a remold, a new mold, or just a repaint with a new head. Who knows at this point? But that's what I'm thinking, judging by what Megatron transforms into here. It just seems like it would be a nice, easy reshell for the design team, in my opinion, especially with what they've done recently the past couple of years with remolds and reshells of characters, especially at exclusives. So it just makes sense with the current thinking of the design process with some of these exclusives that this Megatron would be a reshell from Galvatron. But of course, there is the possibility that it is also a remold of maybe the 86 Megatron coming out next year. We don't know how that figure is going to transform. I mean, this is an early version of a tank, I think, from like World War I or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm not really a history buff, but this looks like an early version of a tank. So maybe they're fitting the 86 Megatron to work with Hearts of Steel Megatron in a way where they could reshell it to do this specific design, which would be really cool in my opinion. So I think that's how they're going to handle it. If he's not a new mold, then he's definitely going to be a reshell, remold, whatever you want to call it, of a previous Megatron or Galvatron mold that's come out recently. I am just praying to the figure gods that Hasbro does not reuse the Siege/Earthrise Megatron mold ever again. I hope the one that we're getting, or that we got this year, is the last remold ever for a Megatron from that Siege Earthrise mold, because it is absolutely awful, outdated in terms of articulation, design, and just overall look. I hope we're just going to move on starting later this year and next year with the 86 Megatron and this Hearts of Steel Megatron. Yeah, this is some exciting times for next year, guys. A Hearts of Steel Megatron just may be coming out from a credible leaker. Man, guys, we're living in a great time to be Transformers fans. I mean, I'm just looking at my Armada Optimus on my shelf right here, and I'm like, man, we made it. It's like that Playboi Carti song, Made It, from a few years ago. I mean, we're just we're just living in a golden age for us 2000s and 2010s fans out here. I mean, it's just fantastic to me. But yeah, guys, I don't want to ramble on too much longer. It's just super exciting that it seems like Cats here is hinting at that we're going to be getting a Hearts of Steel Megatron as early as next year, which is freaking insane. But yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below, what do y'all think about this news? Do you think we're getting a Hearts of Steel Megatron next year, and how do you think he's going to be made? All my social medias are linked down below, including my email if you guys want to hit me up about business inquiries, or if you want to message me about whatever, or if you want to commission a diorama from me, because I make dioramas for people for their stop motions, photography, or just regular display shelves in your homes. You could either hit me up on any of my social media accounts or just email me and we can work out a deal. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. Catch y'all in the next one. Bye!